Hello. Hello, hello. I've just turned my old phone back on, or my other phone's not old. And it's just like popping up with all the notifications. Poo, 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 poo. So if I'm getting distracted, it's because I'm on TikTok over here, but everything's like flashing up. So I'm on LinkedIn, go on YouTube, go on Instagram, go on TikTok, go on Facebook. Here I am. I have not done the hair, as you can see, but whatever. We're going to talk today about the truth about weight loss and some of the things you really are not going to want to hear. So apologies. Actually, I'm not sorry. You need to hear it. I'm going to tell you. There are several things that people that I see fail with weight loss do. And I'm going to go through some of them now. And maybe I'll like give you like the overall thing, and then I'll give you examples, or maybe I'll give you examples first. We'll see how I get on. So let's say, like, I'll tell you one thing that I see all the time from people that want to lose weight is, have you got a meal plan? Have you got any recipes? What can I eat to lose weight, right? And there are people that I tell can't lose weight off of it. Well, you can lose it off a meal plan, but it's not sustainable, right? You can't keep it off. I say you need to understand what you're eating and why, and what your body needs and why. Because nuts are a really good source of fiber, a really good source of fat, and it's also got some protein. It's good for you, right? But I don't like them. So if someone put them on my meal plan, I wouldn't be able to eat them. And then so all of my other macros, my other meals are going to be off because I'm not hitting the numbers that my coach will have told me to have eaten. Okay. So that is the first thing. People want to know what to lose weight. They don't want to do the work to understand how their body works. So they want a quick fix, and they're like, do you know what? I saw Bushra's eating this, or I saw Sam's eating this. So they'll just go ahead and eat what other people are eating and hope that works their body. But I can tell you, Bushra and Sam are not eating the same foods. They're eating different foods. They're getting different results because they're on two different journeys. Yes, they both want to lose weight, but one of them goes to the gym. One of them does cardio. The other one works out at home and does like the odd jog, power walk, run kind of thing going on. So everyone's got different, and everyone's got different lifestyles too, right? So that's the other thing. So on top of this, people want different recipes. They're like, okay, well, I know I need to hit protein, so I just want different recipes. I'm like, just eat the same thing. That is the big secret, guys, that no one wants to tell you. Eat the same foods. Like that's it. That's the extent of this conversation. No one wants to hear it. And then people also, so why should we eat the same foods? First of all, we will have done a process of elimination, so we know what is good for our body, how our body reacts, what our body holds on weight when we eat, what it releases weight when we eat, when we need extra calories, when we need less calories, when we need extra fats, less fats, more protein, less protein, whatever it's going to be. Our body is going to respond in different ways. So if we now know that the week before our period, we normally get the munchies, we normally go off track, we feel super stressed, we eat loads of shit, we go into like the pantry or the treat cupboard, and we just eat all of the crap. Well, guess what? The week before you cycle, we're going to change things up. We're going to give you more calories. We're going to increase your fats. We're going to decrease your processed carbs. We're going to add in some dark chocolate. Like, we know that week to week, you're going to be different. Day to day is going to be similar, but you need those extra changes. So if you now know this is what works for me, why change it? Why do you feel like you want to continually have like new recipes and like try weird and wonderful new things? Calorie counting is a good option. It is a good option. It's something that we use with all of our clients. But why would you find something that works and then change it? Like, why? Why would you do that? If you know X amount of calories works for you, as long as you're eating the right foods and like the quality of those calories are good, your digestion's good, your energy's good, you can keep it up, you're not having like major mood swings, you're not exhausted, you're fuel-free workouts, you're recovering from workouts, digestion is okay, sleep is good. Hello. And so as long as all those things are good, why would you change it? Right? But for some reason, when people who are new join or like are interested in joining, that's their questions. Like, I just want recipes. I hate that word. That is my least favorite word in the whole world. Just. I hate it with a passion. I hate it more than can't. Everyone's like, oh, there's no such thing as can't. There is, right? But when you use the word just, as in like, oh, I just need recipes. I guess I only need recipes. No, you need to understand what's working for your body and what's not working for your body. Because if it's just recipes, you can go online, go on Pinterest, get recipes and lose weight. But you can't. There we go. You can't. There's the word. You can't. You can't. Because otherwise you would have done it. So it's not that you just need recipes, is it? It's that you need accountability, you need support, you need knowledge, you need education, you need understanding. You need good habits put in place so you don't fall off. It's not just recipes. It's not just a meal plan that you need, right? We've already spoken about meal plan, but now we're talking about recipes. And people want all these like weird and wonderful recipes, even if you've had time. Let's pretend you've got time. You're going to find them. You're going to get excited about it. And you're going to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to spend 3 hours doing all my meal prep. Can't wait for a few weeks. And then you're going to be like, oh, cannot be bothered to do my meal prep this week. I cannot be bothered to do all those dishes. I can't be bothered. I just want to, I just can't be bothered to like download the recipe, go shopping for those specific things, try and find something that all my family likes. Like, that's what you do. And then you fall off because even though you've got time, you can't be bothered to search for new things. I just struggle. Don't say just. I literally just said that. With breakfast. So I'm having a diet shake. So I've at least had something. So if you're struggling with eating breakfast, the question is why? It would suggest that your hormones are off. Your leptin and your ghrelin levels are off. Because you should eat in the morning. I'm going to be that person. You should have breakfast. Is it the most important meal of the day? Maybe. I think they're all important, but it is super important that you do have breakfast. It's going to help you balance out your insulin for the day. It's going to make you less likely to binge later on in the evening. And it starts your day off with good energy if it's the right stuff. So that's fine. Time, work as well. I struggle swallowing. That is strange. But again, it could be digestive issues. So it's not just a meal plan. It's not just recipes, right? Think about it. Hey, Beth. If you've got recipes. I sent one out the other day. I sent like a whole meal plan out for a full week. Do you know how many people have done it? I sent it to about probably over 150 people, more than that. I actually sent it to about 3,000 people total. 3,000 people I sent this meal plan to. Do you know how, and I followed up with every single person. Do you know how many people replied saying, yes, I've done it? About 5. Out of 3,000 people, 5 people did exactly what they'd asked for. They wanted meal plans. They wanted meal ideas. I give them meal plans. I give them meal ideas. 3,000 people, 5 people did it. That is not good, guys. And do you know what? The 5 people that did it are not people complaining that they're not getting results. Funny, isn't it? It's the people who are constantly complaining and never taking action, but then continue to complain. And so as you can see, you need to be consistent with your food, right? Now let's talk about workouts, right? Let's talk about workouts. I remember when I first started working out, doing CrossFit, idiot. I'd be like, ooh, what's today? And we'd all stand around the whiteboard and we'd be told, this is the strength part, this is the condition part, this is the WOD. What's called workout of the day, the WOD. And then we'd at the end, we'd all write our scores down on the whiteboard. Great. And then the next day I'd go in and go, ooh, I wonder what I'm doing today. And then the next day I'd go in and go, ooh, I wonder what I'm doing today. And so by the time, say I did bench press, right, one of the sessions of bench press, about 4 months later, I'd get bench press again. And I'd be like, what did I do last time? Have I gotten better at this? I don't know. And it's because every day I'd go in and go, what am I doing today? I didn't know. I didn't know what I was doing. There was no consistency. And even when I started like training myself, this is the thing, right? When I finished my personal training qualification, crap fail. I'd be like, oh, every month I'm going to change every week or every month I'm going to change my workout so I don't get bored. So I confuse the body. Doesn't happen like that. Doesn't happen like that, guys. Like, you can't confuse the body. The body is a machine at adapting. So you're going to go in and these are the things, right? Don't go in and be like, oh, what's free? Leg press, I'll go and do that. Oh, dumbbells are over there. I'll go and look at them because I'm too scared to actually do anything because I don't know what I'm doing on them and I might make myself look stupid. Or you've got a leg extension, hip abduction. Let me grow those glutes. I know you guys. This is what you do. Or you'll you'll do something dumb like I'm going to split my workouts up. I'm going to go 2 days a week and I'm going to do biceps and arms. For some reason you split them up into 2, even though bicep is part arm. And on day 2, I'm going to do legs. And it's mostly going to be like hip abduction, abductors, because I want to grow my glutes. That is not ideal, right? And so next week you go in and you're like, well, I did biceps last week. Shall I do biceps again? No, I'll do shoulders today. And then you'll be like, oh, I haven't done back. I'll just do back today. And so you're going in, either seeing what's free, or you're like splitting up into like random things, or you're changing it every week, or max every 4 weeks. So like every month I'm going to do a new workout. It's not ideal. It's not ideal, guys. I don't know who told you this, but I'm telling you the truth. Can't confuse your body. Stop pretending. Stop trying like you can. And so that was me. Yeah, it was. Paula. And so this is I don't know if you guys have picked up the theme here of what you need to really actually lose weight and tone up. Can anybody tell me what the theme is? I'll wait. While I do my eyebrows, I will wait. That's nonsense. Do you like them, by the way? All done, laminated. Okay, I'm going to put the countdown. I don't think the Americans have countdown, do they? But I'm going to put the countdown timer on. I'm going to tell you what the answer is. Once I fill this brow in. I've got a scar on this one, can you see? So the answer is consistency. You've got to be consistent with everything. You've got to do boring stuff. Eat the same foods. Do the same workouts. And do you know what? It is so boring. And that's why so many people give up. That's why you keep giving up, because like, oh, this is boring. I don't want to do this. I want to change. And then you change, not knowing how to change, when to change, why you're changing. And your body's like, oh, let me try and adapt to this. Oh, let me try and adapt to this. Oh, let me try and adapt to this. It's like painting a wall and not letting the paint dry before putting another color on. You're just like, it just comes up shitty, doesn't it? It comes up like a shitty color. And that's what's going to happen to your results. It's going to come out shitty. You're not going to get any. You're going to fall off because you've decided you're not going to do this workout, or you can't bother because you're not seeing results, or you're not eating this food because you're not seeing results. The reason you're not seeing results is because you keep changing the foods, keep changing your calories, keep changing your macros, keep changing your workouts. And so you're not seeing results, so you give up. And then you start again, try again, and so on and so forth. So unfortunately, guys, you're not going to want to hear this, but you've just got to do the boring shit. If you look at a bodybuilder, right, they are like the pinnacle of aesthetics. Maybe not as far as you want to go, like maybe it's too far for you, but their bodies, if you could like see them from where they started all the way up to where they are now, there's a point in there that you're probably going to like. You're like, month 8, that's the body I like. Or month 34, that's the body I like. So imagine having all these pictures of a bodybuilder go from where they started all the way to the end. And so you can stop at any point in this journey, right? But the bodybuilder probably at different amounts, but at the same foods or very, very similar foods every week. They probably did the same workouts for 6 to 9 to 12 months at a time. They probably went through times where they did not want to go. They probably went through times where they didn't want to eat their food. They probably took meals with them to their friends, to weddings. I know my coach used to do that. Take their food on holiday with them, wherever it takes to get there. But you're not willing to stick with your nutrition for 2 weeks because you're not seeing results immediately. So you give up, splash another color of paint on, but still a bit of a shitty brown. So you're going to keep giving up. So why do you keep doing that? Because you're not consistent. You're not seeing results because you're not consistent. You're not consistent because you're not seeing results. A big cycle. So what you need to do is stick with something. Very, very simple. But a lot of people haven't got the patience. And this is where it really comes into play. It's not discipline. I suppose it is, but it's not like just discipline. It's the consistency of doing the things. Even when you're not disciplined enough to do it fully, you'll do part of it, right? You're still hitting your walks, you're still hitting your workouts, or you're still hitting your protein, wherever it is. And so you're doing the best possible, but you haven't got that in you. You're all or nothing. This is the big, big problem, because the all that you've got is too inconsistent. So when you're all on it, it's random workouts, it's special recipes that you can never be bothered to eat or cook or shop for. So you need to do the boring work, guys. Look at the professionals in physique. Look at the professionals in... And I'm going to be honest, a lot of influencers with good bodies may promote things like HIIT, may promote circuit training or changing up every week or different meals. Like, hey, look at this amazing recipe that I've just made. They don't do that normally. They do not train like that normally. They may train like it to sell you something, or they may train like it once in a while. Once a month, they might do like an odd like HIIT training or an extra. And they're not making new recipes every single week. They're eating the same old boring food day in, day out. I saw one of my, someone that I know, Rachel Shea. She's got a book. She's a gut health expert. She used to do bikini competitions. She's very, very high, naturopath. And she put a reel out yesterday or this morning saying she eats the same breakfast every day, 5 eggs. Does she want to? No. But that's how she keeps the body that she's got. And so I really want to encourage you guys to be like, it's okay to be fucking boring short term. Because what is boring is hating yourself a month on, a year on, saying, I will do it. I will get back on it. I will start to get... That's boring. It's boring to hear also, guys. Like, your friends might be like, oh yeah, you can do it. Just, this time we'll try this. Your friends are bored of hearing it. Your partner's bored of hearing it. You're bored of hearing it. So let's just not do it anymore. It's either commit or just not try. Like, let's be in these kind of zones, right? Let's be in these zones. Let's not complain and not try anything. There we go. Stick with boring. Boring is easy. So that's it. I'm off. I'm going to do a quick live in our client group. I've got some news, so I'm going to share with those. But aside from that, I've got a lot of content to write today. A lot of content to write. A lot of podcasts to research or do research for us to record, and a lot of other bits. We were photo shoot this month, so I've got other bits to kind of like arrange for that as well. So all fun. That's it. I'm going to head off before I do this live in the group. If you need anything, give me a shout. Stay boring, stay consistent, get results.